That's not good. Good morning. Welcome back to my workbench. Today we're going to look at a Stihl MS170. The customer says that it starts, but it quits on them. Come on over here and let's take a deeper look at this. Here we are with an MS170. Customer says it'll start for him, but it won't keep running, and he thinks it has a fuel issue or it needs a new spark plug. Quick walk around on it. Looks to be fairly new. Plastics, handles. I don't see anything missing. The chain is very dull, made by Stihl in China. We'll see if there's any gas in it. And there is a full tank of fuel. Well, let's pop outside with this thing and see if we can replicate his issue. I'll meet you out there. That's not good. The air filter looks new. And the spark plug is in the boot, but not in the cylinder. Isn't that something? He said this thing runs for him, but quits. Was it getting enough spark off the cylinder just by touching the cylinder to actually run? Huh. I can see spark. That's funny. So that's a brand new air filter. So I'm guessing the customer did some maintenance to this. Maybe he put a new spark plug in it, although it doesn't look new. Yeah, it's not a new spark plug, but that air filter's new. Did this thing spit the spark plug out, or did he not put it? I'm not sure. Everything in there looks okay. The threads look okay. It threaded in there no problem. Everything in the boot looks fine. Sometimes in the comments, people will say things like, why would that guy bring that saw to you without checking the basics first, or checking the air filter or the spark plug? Some people will check nothing. They just drop it off here. In this guy's case, if he would have just popped the top off, he would have seen the spark plug out. But some people just don't. They just take it to a shop to be dealt with. When he picks this up, I'll have to ask him what might have happened here. I'll just blow a bit of air in there and we'll put his air filter back in. Brand new. So he dropped this thing off saying that it would run and quit. Is it possible that he took the spark plug out and then just left it out and dropped it off here? He didn't mention that, but I guess anything's possible. Well, it has compression now. I think while it's here, I'll check a couple other things. These MS170s, when they come in with a running issue, I always like to check that spark arrestor. Super common problem, they get plugged up on these. And the spark arrestor isn't plugged, but you can see a bit of a buildup starting on it. So I'll clean that up while I have it out. And you can see the buildup on this outlet. That can obstruct the exhaust. So I'm going to clean both these things up, and then we'll get it put back together. That one muffler stud stripped out when I took the nut off. And there's a new one. Just like that. And we'll need a new nut. Right there. Even the holes in the muffler are starting to plug up. Holes are cleaned out. All clean. All right, so we got that all cleaned out. Everything under the cover is back together. We know there's lots of fuel in it, but I should take a quick peek at it. Make sure we're not running on water. There's that bright blue fuel that I see from time to time. I don't know who makes that. That's not Stihl. That's not Echo. So I'm not really sure. But I don't see any water in it. It smells okay. The fuel tank is clean inside. Maybe that oil causes carbon. I don't know. We caught a little bit of dirt in the bottom of that cup. And she's full of bar oil. Well, let's take it outside and see if it'll start for us. I'll meet you out there. It runs again, but there's kind of a funny sound coming from it. Maybe the clutch side. So I just want to take a closer look before I let this thing go. So there's our clip, washer. That's what I kind of expected. The needle bearing is in pieces. The needle bearing is totally melted. There's not much left of it. Something just told me that I better go a little bit further into this. And there we are. So far we have a spark plug not screwed into the cylinder. We have a carboned up muffler. And we have a disintegrated needle bearing. I just went and blew some air at this thing so that I could see what I'm working on. And now I can see that this saw has had what I call a high idle brake failure. So this thing was let sit and run in the high idle position with the chain brake set, and it started to melt the crankcase. There's nothing I can do about that now. That would involve replacing the crankcase, and we're not doing that on an MS170. The chain brake still works. I'm going to put a new bearing on this, grease it, put it back together, and I'll just note on his invoice what I have found here. You see all the play in that clutch? The clutch springs are totally wore out. I guess we're doing clutch springs in an MS170 now. The deeper we dig, the worse it gets. New clutch springs. There's your part number. And I've got this little tool that I bought from Stihl for doing clutch springs. Just a simple little tool. You can probably make something like this, but if you want to buy one, I'll get you the part number. There it is right there. And there's your part number. Thanks again, Dwayne, for sending me this book. Very handy to have on my desk. So we will remove and replace one clutch spring at a time. Okay, so there's one replaced. That tightened that right up. We'll just go around, remove, install, remove, install. This saw experienced a lot of heat. Three new clutch springs, and that clutch is tightened right back up again. New needle bearing. Put some grease on that. That clutch drum has been hot. You can see the coloring of it. Other than that, it looks to be in good condition. We'll put it on the new bearing and we'll just see if there's any play or if everything is tight. Yeah, everything feels tight. Put our washer back on. Clip. As close to new as I can get it. Got his little collection here that I can show him when he comes to pick his saw up. That sounds better. Put the barn chain back on. The chain catcher's still on there. It's a wonder. It has been whacked a few times. Chain brake works. I guess we can go back outside with it. It is just about dark here, but that's okay. I think I can hear this thing run, and it should run better, and it should sound better. I'll meet you outside. Well, this little Stihl MS170 is heading back out into service for some more torture and neglect. I guess that's it for the MS170 that runs but quits. We found a spark plug not in the cylinder. We found a plugged up muffler we found a disintegrated needle bearing, worn out clutch springs, and a melted crankcase. But it still runs. I guess it's on to the next chainsaw, and do I ever have a lot of chainsaws coming in right now? Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time.